right, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Top Line. It's your boy Chris. Hope you're having a great. Did I say great? I meant great. Great hump day, man. That's right, guys. It's Wednesday. It's hump day. It's a lot going on. Again, man. First of all, thank you guys, man. I don't feel like I say thank you guys enough. For still rocking with me, man. I ain't been consistent like I normally am, but you guys still rocking with me. You guys know the situation. Thanks for the love, support, and prayers. And thank you guys, man. Thank you. Now, enough of my thanking and begging you to accept my apologies. Let's talk about it, man. Kevin Durant. I know, man. Chris, these Kevin Durant things keep happening. I know, man. I don't tell them to happen, but and as you could tell, get ready for football season. Can you tell? All right, starting to get first game this Saturday. I'm sorry. So I may be live for the game this Saturday, which would be crazy. Because then I got to get up early. It don't matter. Anyway. But, so apparently Kevin Durant has, now these are reports that are coming out. Now when these reports and stuff like that happen, you don't know what is real, what is what, but these are just based off reports. According to reports, Kevin Durant is interested in going to two teams. Philly and Boston. Now, there's some other teams on that list, but those things ain't gonna work out. Probably because teams ain't finna sit here and play this peekaboo game with the Brooklyn Nets. So let's look at Philly. If you go to Philly, who, and I repeat, who are the Nets getting in return? You ain't giving up Joel Embiid. You ain't giving up James Harden because, Daryl Morey loves James Harden, and James Harden just was willing to give them some bread back to help build a team. So you look at it, you say you got Maxey, some picks. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. But that ain't gonna happen. Now, then you look at Boston. Now, it was in this report. It says that Kevin Durant wants to play with Marcus Smart and all of that. And the Brooklyn Nets asked for Jason Tatum and Brown in a deal, in a deal for Kevin Durant. Obviously, the Boston Celtics wasn't gonna do that. Hell, neither would I. Why would I give up both of those guys? I just don't. No. Not giving up both of them for Kevin Durant. Not taking nothing away from Kevin Durant greatness, but again, as a franchise, you got to look and say, man, if I give up everything I have to have this guy, do I get better? You give up Jason Tatum, Marcus Smart, Jaylen Brown just to get Kevin Durant back. Hell, you still don't have a team. Who you gonna ball with? Come on, man. So, and then I think the ultimatum that Kevin Durant gave the Nets owner might have pissed him off because and I got to shout out the guy Jay Williams. He made it very clear. He said, when the last time you seen someone give a billionaire ultimatum and that worked out well for him? They don't. You don't get to the position that this sometimes. And trust me, I'm always pro player, but sometimes we do have to remember that these owners are elite business people for the most part. Now you got some that inherit, but for the most part, these are elite businessmen that are known for maximizing profits and returns. I don't care who they have managing whatever. The goal is to maximize returns and profits. And Kevin Durant's situation no different here. The owner's like, hey, I want the maximum return because that's his business mindset. I want the maximum return for a maximum asset, right? So now, as a billionaire, I'm not saying that. I wish. I'm saying from a billionaire, from my research, and not a lot, but I love finance. You know one thing about me, I love finance, and I study people that are wealthy, right? The one thing about them is they have a certain level of ego. To become a billionaire, there's a certain level of ego that you have to walk in every situation, every negotiation and say, I'm the man. I'm going to own this room. I'm going to make the best deal. And I just got to let you know how to make this work my way. I say all that to say, not to go too far off topic, but to say that it's the same thing with Kevin Durant and the owner. See, it's interesting. It's interesting. And it's a reason why GMs, presidents of basketball operations, and coaches, all these people are in place. But when you skip around them, don't think you're going to the most sports savvy person. What's the number one problem with the Dallas Cowboys? They're the most valuable franchise in the NFL, but they don't have good football people making decisions at the top. Why? Because they are business people. They are not just, and Jerry Jones, and I'm not no knocking him. He's business. Owners are business. That's why you talk to coaches, general manager, president of basketball operations in this sense. You don't talk to the owner. Because the owner is simply looking at it from a business standpoint. This is my business. I'm not giving you up, and you ain't finna come here and run my business. You're not finna come tell me what I'm going to do. And to be spiteful, I can hold on to your ass for the next 4 years. So I think Kevin Durant has done more harm than good. I really believe that. Kevin Durant has done more harm than good. Because now you've taken someone that may have looked at the situation and said, or you may have wanted to maneuver that through Sean Marks and say, hey man, let's go and get him out of here. You may have wanted to do that rather than going around him and then telling the owner what he's going to do if he want to keep you. Either do this or do that. And he got your contract for the next 4 years. Yeah, man, I don't like Kevin Durant's odds now. I think he might have did way more harm than good. Because again, you're not dealing with just this basketball person that's trying to do his best for, and I'm quite sure the owner want to win. Don't get it twisted. But at the same time, you're talking about a billionaire who's looking at this like, oh, this is business. My background is business. So therefore, because I'm wealthy and I'm pretty darn good at business, I'm going to treat this like a business transaction. If I'm going to give up something, I have to get back more in return, or else it's not a good deal. It's just that simple. So I think Kevin Durant might have got a little bit ahead of himself on this one. I don't know, man. But last thing I want to say, Kevin Durant, I got to say this. Hey, man, I root for you, bro, but you sound like a person that just want to keep going to super teams. I don't know, because I'm thinking about it. Like, whether you want to believe it or not, that OKC team, even though it was a young version of one, it was kind of a super team. It was a young version of one. You had Ibaka, Russell Westbrook, James Harden, but a young version. Then you go to Golden State, super team. Then you get to Brooklyn, just you. Then you get James Harden, super team. Now the places that the other place you're saying you want to go, won't likely result in a super team. So we'll see how all this plays out, man. It's gonna be interesting. I think KD might have done more harm than good just now. But anyway, with that being said, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel, guys. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And until next time,
bye.